July 4th, yeah, we had that. But the marketing Black Friday Prime deal days are here too, Mike.
Another fake holiday. My favorite. It's fantastic. What are they
Stay
going to
with
throw at us
us.
now?
Well, we'll fill everybody in
We'll
and
see.
also going to address the value that we should all be looking for when it comes to any purchase, even retirement. Mike, we are having a good time off camera, off microphone, but it's time to get to the
Talking about
podcast, man.
shirts and yes, all kinds of stuff. Yep.
What is wrong with my
It's
shirt?
there's nothing wrong with your shirt. It's just it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, like only people from South Carolina know that's South Carolina. Other than that, it just looks like a ink blot thing. And I
I mean,
figured somebody's going to ask me how I feel about it. Yeah.
but if I go low down like this, you can't even see it. It could be any state,
Can't
right?
tell. Yeah, it just says home on it. It's like fine.
Well, you're a proud Floridian. I'm a proud South Carolinian, and we've both lived in different places.
Yeah, but
Home
if I'm
is,
wearing a Florida shirt, everybody knows what it is. Just the state of Florida is kind of obvious. That's not very obvious. That's okay. I'm
which
not picking
makes it
on
even
South
cooler.
Carolinians, but yeah, okay, yeah, it's true. It does make it cooler. There you go.
Well, what's uncool, or well, I guess a good kind of cool, is that inflation is cooling, but it still stings. Many Americans decided they were ready to go and do. You've talked about that for many weeks. So
Hmm.
credit card debt is kind of a concern, and we certainly saw it in the travel numbers.
Yep.
Many of us in every tax bracket are looking for deals when we can. I know you do the same thing. It doesn't matter. I mean, I know very wealthy people that
I love deals.
go
They're great. Yeah.
out of their way to have a good deal. And it doesn't get any easier than when you
Nobody
can
likes
just
to
kind
pay
of
full price, Kristen. That's not. Yeah, that
full
doesn't.
price. No,
Nobody wants to do
absolutely
that.
not.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any easier than when you can grab, just your iPhone
Yep.
and take care of some deals during a made up marketing holiday. What do you think about that?
You don't even
Made
need
up.
to lift a finger. Your wish is my command.
I know that voice from somewhere. Let me think about that. Yeah,
Yes,
for a second. Yeah.
Amazon,
Yes.
Alexa.
Yes.
49% of American consumers say they plan to shop on Prime Day this year, and that's according to a Numerator survey. Amazon Prime Day, July 11th and 12th. But they are not the only ones, Mike, looking for some of your fake July marketing holiday money. Yeah, because
Okay.
that's the bottom line, is they need to increase ROI. It's like the
Prime Day.
Black Friday,
Gotcha.
right?
Yep. But well, they'll have
That
one of those too. But yeah, for now we're gonna settle for Prime Day, I guess. Okay. Yep.
Well, no, the folks at Best Buy, they're having Black Friday in July on the 10th through the 12th. And Walmart is also doing something July 10th through 13th with their website. A lot of retailers are sitting on inventory because consumers cut back on
Right.
spending in the past year. So obviously, in vacations and dinners out, not part of that. But the folks at MarketWatch say we could see decent discounts on apparel and some electronics. But here's what experts say to not buy during July's Prime event because the deals are likely going to be better later on. I thought you would
Hmm.
appreciate this. So
Okay.
TVs and gaming consoles, adults and kids alike get into that. And I love a good TV deal.
Okay.
Not going to find it this go round. Wait till November. What was the other thing? Oh, Apple products. Yeah, back to this because
Hmm.
of Amazon and Apple's angry, tech rivalry. Also,
Okay.
make sure you're getting a deal on items you were already planning to buy. Don't spend on things you don't need based on FOMO. You know what FOMO is, right, Mike?
I sure do. Yeah. Fear of missing out.
And
Yeah. So what?
that
You buy something you don't even need because you feel like it was a good deal. I guess is the
because
deal. Yeah.
everybody's talking about it. And
Yeah.
I feel like this relates a lot to what happens in financial services. You've been in it a long time. And the advertising part of it can strike up fear, can strike up the
Hmm.
fear of missing out, can strike up a lot of
Yep.
things and make you make kind of hasty decisions sometimes.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, like a really, really bad marketing tactic or scare tactic that you'll see sometimes with financial products would be something like, well, hey, I've got this deal, but if you don't do it between now and, you know, a week from now it's going away. That kind
Oh,
of a
I've
thing.
heard of those with like the annuity stuff. Like they have special
Yeah.
rates and things.
Yeah, and the rates do change with the annuities over time, and it's not necessarily a lie, if they're saying that, but still products and annuities one, we talk about it from time to time, but there's other, a product's a product. I mean, it's not a television, at Best Buy or at Amazon or whatever, but it's
True.
still a product, and the idea for these companies is to generate revenue off of selling this particular product, and if they can get you to react, right, and maybe it's through scare tactics, say, if, this deal's not going to last forever. If you don't get it now, it's going to be gone
Hmm.
next week. Yeah, it'll in some ways incentivize people to do that. I just had a conversation with another financial advisor just the other day, and he's been very, very successful in the industry, and he was telling me an annuity story, which I thought was kind of neat. So, as long as we're on the topic
I mean,
of
Mike
product, yeah.
Lester loves a good annuity story.
Oh yeah, I love a good. So he's telling, he goes, yeah. So at one point in his career, he was working at a bank, but he was working at a bank as a financial advisor, and I won't mention the name, but this gentleman was one of the bank's clients, and he had started a restaurant that's known nationally, right? And it's kind of a big number, but in this example, this guy's got hundreds of millions of dollars, but he was a bank client, and
Hmm.
an insurance agent had um, convinced this guy to again, retelling his story, but had convinced this guy to buy an annuity product, and he had told him that I think he said in this example it was going to go up by 8% per year, right? You and I know, Kristen, there's no such thing as an annuity that increases your principal by 8% per year. But this guy was believing that. I mean, obviously he's a very smart, wealthy guy. He's built businesses, but he came into the bank apparently like, "Hey, I'm going to get this," and this advisor I was talking to said, "Well, he had a funny story." He said the bank had just given him like a brand new like laptop that he was supposed to like set up for work, and the laptop was still sitting there in the box. And he said because this guy was convinced. It's like, no, no, I'm gonna get this annuity, and he said, listen, I'll bet you. I don't think he could actually do it. I think it was just but he goes, if I'm wrong, I'll give you that laptop. And he said the guy was like, well, I need a new laptop. It's fine. So he's like, you're on. He goes, all right. So just let me call this guy that's trying to sell you the annuity. And what he did was he asked one question, and he said, so at the end of 10 years, if he wants to cash this annuity out, what is he going to get a check for? Right? Is he going to get it? Is it going to be what he put in plus the 8% per year every single year, or some other number? And again, the way this guy was, the agent who was trying to sell it was talking about what's called an income rider, and
Right.
sometimes agents lead people to believe that that's actually real money that goes into your account, and that's what this guy was led to believe. And of course, now that if you pose the question that way, what do you walk away with after the 10 years is up? Do you get the principal plus the 8% per year, or some other number? And as soon as this agent started backpedaling on that
Mm.
number, the bank client went absolutely berserk. He's just like right there in the bank. He said he had to actually close the door, and do stuff because it was,
He
it's
didn't want to miss
insulting.
out.
It's
He thought it
insulting. He
was a
didn't
good
want to miss
deal. Yeah.
out. Thought it was a good deal. Didn't want to miss out, and it's
But he
so
was,
insulting to have somebody manipulate you that way.
yes.
That people get, very, very angry, and so again, not to keep beating up on these annuities, but I've been in the same situation hundreds of times with people that were told they were getting something out of an annuity that they're actually not getting, and then when I actually have to break the news to them, it's awful. It is awful to sit there and have to tell somebody, yeah, gee whiz, sorry, you signed a contract and it's not even close to what you think it is.
And I can't
And
help you in
I
the way I'd
can't.
like to,
Yeah, I'd love to help you out, but they're just going to say, well, you signed on the dotted line. You signed the contract. You said you understood. what was in it. So
See,
there you go,
it's
Kristen. Why are we sore about annuity marketing? There's just an
because
example
it's
of it there. Yeah.
everywhere, and it's not the best for most people when they know all the options. And that's certainly something that you talk about all the time on our show. But it does make me think about Amazon in a way. See, you have to be an Amazon Prime member to get to the deal days, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's, I think, $139 a year. You and I would know that off the top of our head because of the way we budget. But it's worth every penny to me.
Yeah.
My question to you, and I will be honest, yes, I will be perusing deal day during office hours, so I apologize in advance, but I won't be searching really hard. I'll look at a couple of, outfits and things like that because I do a lot of work on the radio and I'm not seeing a whole lot, so clothes from Amazon are not that bad. But are you going to participate and peruse during any of these deal days?
I'll be honest with you. I didn't realize it was going to be Amazon whatever day, and no. I mean, it just.
See, there you are, not giving into the marketing. I love it.
I'm not even not giving into the marketing. I just don't care. It's like it's not that I don't care about a deal. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be anything on there I want.
And that's the key.
My TVs are old. I mean, you already said they weren't going to be any TV deals.
Yeah, wait till November for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, my TV works fine. Like, what am I getting, a new TV? Because it's mine's working.
Now,
I'll get a new TV when the one I have gets zapped by lightning or whatever happens.
Listen, we got to get you a new TV because of this video podcast.
I shop based on need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like our clients do.
Yeah.
Most of our clients are like-minded in that, and I am too, but I have gotten caught up in the hype before. One time I remember I bought this, I don't remember, it was a high-end brand of a jacket, and I was like, I'm so excited about it. Fell apart. It was a puffy coat. Puffy coats are kind of special in the fall. Yeah. Especially with all the footballing I do. And it was the right color and everything. Fell apart in 2 weeks. But it was a high-end brand on a deal day. So just things
I'm
to
bad
consider.
about that. I mean, there's this one jacket, and I think I have 3 variations of it in different colors. Same kind of thing. It's a nice jacket, but
unless
I like
it falls apart like mine did.
And it was on sale, and even on sale, it was still a little pricey, but I got it anyway, and I like that. I just like it. So.
I mean, heck, Mike, I was telling you before we started
now
today.
I'm going back on myself. I just said I shop based on need, and now I'm telling you I have 3 jackets of 3 different colors.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, we all give in to something occasionally.
I got to walk that one back. So, okay.
Well, I will look for a couple little things on deal days, but I'm the kind of person that it's not for financial reasons, but I enjoy thrifting because there's just so much waste. It's not a liberal, like, whatever. It's just that there's really nice clothes.
Hence a T-shirt with a blob on it that says home.
No, this was bought brand new, and I have 2 of them. So anyway, all right, Mike, I will let you go from now. You need to have more conversations with the general public about this annuity situation and make sure people really get the value for what they're paying for.
Deal. Be happy to. Yeah. Anybody has a question about an annuity and how they work and pros, cons, all of it. We can have that conversation. People just need to make an informed decision about investing. And unfortunately, if it's a product and if it's a pitch, a lot of times, there's a saying like, if you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail. You're just trying to, just keep doing the same thing over and over again. The reality is if most investors can make an informed decision, they'll be better off moving forward.
And that insight applies to all products that are meant for investing. You can reach out to us, get Mike's opinion, and maybe we'll talk about it here on the show. I think that's it for now, my friend. I need to make sure my internet connection is good for Prime Day. Sorry, gotta go.
Sounds
Bye.
good. See you later. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Go to guardingyournestegg.com for your free and objective personal financial plan.